We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Dodgers find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Jack Flaherty will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've brought 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's had a tremendous season on the road. If you look at his on-the-road batting average, he's one of the best players in the league. He's hitting over 400 away from home, and that's the case here, so I expect to see him have another big game.
Gavin Lux is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Trevor Bauer will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeJong. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Dan D-Row, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Paul DeJong becomes out number 2 this inning. Paul Goldschmidt is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Smith finds it, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
No strike.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
3-0 now.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Ground, and that is off the first base bag. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had two bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Ball one, no strike.
Max Muncy is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the right fielder. Adios, pelota. So it's a two-run shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate, Will Smith. The bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
In now, Yoshi Tsutsugo, fouled away. Turner on second, Smith at first with no outs. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play.
Batting 9.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brad Miller. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Dylan Carlson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's a ball.
Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Bauer has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. Here's Dexter Fowler now. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. Fowler behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Counts 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Right side and right into the shift. Miller is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Up next,
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone! It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Now batting. Number 9.
Into the box now, Gavin Lux. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on and missed.
1 ball,
1-1.
strike.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
1 strike.
2 balls and a strike now. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Running hard, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. Throw won't get him. Kike Hernandez will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here. Two runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and with it the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy.
The first baseman, Max.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Carlson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, the third
Digging
baseman,
in, Justin Turner. He reached on a single in his first try. Swung on and hit in the air to left. O'Neill waits on it. And the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Kike Hernandez stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base. Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. First offering on its way. Matt Wieters comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey.
2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Once again, a 3-2. Fouled off. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. He pulls this one into right. It's in there, and the Cardinals look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Tommy Edman. He flew out in his last at-bat. Bauer pauses. Here's the first pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Chopped down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The first baseman.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck too as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Line hard. And another foul ball. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RB. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the fourth inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Your attention, please.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Now,
number
pitching for the
36
Cardinals.
gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Digging in, Will Smith. He singled his last time up.
The catcher.
First pitch
Will
on its way.
Smith.
And a ball 1-0.
Ball
And he
two.
falls behind now, 2-0.
2-0.
Hot shot down the line.
Foul.
But this will get fouled. 2-1. And the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. DeYoung's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The left fielder.
Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Nope.
And a fastball runs a bit inside.
2-0.
He's down 2-0. Too tight with that
got
one.
3-0.
3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And a
that's a ball.
fastball misses
Take your base.
there. Ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy.
Now batting.
He's capable of taking
The
deep
pitcher.
every time he digs
Trevor.
in, so it's not the
Bauer.
worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Trevor Bauer will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
One there. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
In there for strike 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Ground ball right into the shift. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes
Now
against the batter.
The
He's
right
going to have to
fielder.
put that in the memory
Gillis.
bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2.
Out.
Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
The
That's
center
one of the
fielder,
hardest
number
double plays to
25.
turn right there because of
Dexter
the difficult throw the first
Fowler.
baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Dexter Fowler is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. In for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Redbirds down quietly. They're down 5-1. New inning set to get underway. Striding to the plate will be Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. He takes the turn and heads for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Swing and a liner. But quick reactions at the hot corner take
He's
away
out.
a hit, and there's one gone. Throw back to second,
The
and
batter,
that's a
number
double
14,
play.
Second baseman, PK
First
Hernandez.
pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here. A solo shot that time for Kike Hernandez. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts.
Now
2 hits
batting,
in 2
right
trips
fielder,
for him thus far.
Mookie
Ready with the first
Betts.
pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2
2
now.
strikes.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
High in the air out to center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
leading up.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The left
Tyler
fielder,
O'Neill is in to start
Tyler.
things off as he looks at a ball to start the
O'Neill.
inning. 1-0. That's by him for strike
I
1.
got 1 ball, 1
This
strike.
pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or
Count
he's going to
is
throw
1
it right
and
by
2.
you.
Got him. 3.
And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes,
batting.
but how about the
The
amount of
catcher.
strikeouts? And what's even
Yeah.
more impressive, no walks
Leader.
up to this
Ball.
point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the
2
Redbirds.
balls, 1 strike.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes
Now
in this
batting.
inning. He looks
Number
really
36.
sharp out there, guys.
Your
Matt
attention,
Carpenter
please.
will grab a bat and
Pinch
hit for
hitting
the
for the
pitcher
Cardinals.
here.
Number 13, Matt
Line hard to the left side.
Carpenter.
But this is a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, John
Now pitching
Brebbia
for the
takes over to
Cardinals.
start the 6th inning on the
Number
mound.
60, John
Next up is Max Muncy.
Brebbia.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Brebbia, playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Popped up. Wieters calls for it. 1 down.
Now batting, third base.
Stepping in, Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Ball.
Right-hander against right-hander, as
Ball
this is a
one, no
ball,
strike.
1-0. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Ball
3-0 now. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
He
No,
loses
ball
him
4.
on ball 4.
Now batting, the catcher, Will.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order.
Count
Anything
1-0.
on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Striding in once
The left
again,
fielder,
Yoshi
number
Tsutsugo.
25.
It was a walk in
Yoshi
his last trip.
Tsutsugo.
First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. O'Neill looks up. Holy Toledo! So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
At the plate
Now
now,
batting,
Trevor
The
Bauer,
pitcher,
as he looks at a fastball that's in
Bauer.
there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Base hit into right center.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has
The
he
bat,
thrown the
number
ball
5.
well, but now he's mixing in a base hit
Corey.
late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out
Up
double.
next to the Dodgers, the center fielder, Cody.
This guy just
Bellinger.
feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here.
1-0.
A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position. It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone
2 balls,
will get him an
no
out.
strikes.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Adios, pelota. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you don't see this very often, D-Roll, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play, moving traffic against this cold.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Nearly bat around here as 8 men come. To the plate in scoring 5.
The third baseman,
Number 43 will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Your attention, please. This game for the Dodgers.
First delivery to him
Now
on the way.
Third base.
Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
The batter, number 11.
Paul DeYoung digs in next.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus
Now
far.
batting.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled away. Looking to send him packing again. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Brad Miller is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Bauer pauses, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. On the ground to the left side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cards strand a couple. They trail by double. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Here's Albert now. Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone! Albert Pujols, a 2-run shot. First home run of the campaign for him as they just continue to pour it on here. Into the box, number 43. Slice down the left side, but foul. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the blowout continues. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. You know what, D-Row? When the wind's blowing out like it is today, you're going to see a lot of home runs, and that's what we saw.
Yeah, Dan, you know this as a pitcher. You can miss hit a ball, and it's going to the cheap seats today. They did an excellent job of changing their approach and getting balls in the air.
Number 33 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Up next
to the plate now, Will Smith.
Will Smith.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder,
ready to take
25.
his hacks again, Yoshi Tsutsugo, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat,
and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Trevor Bauer. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Hops this one up. Here comes the right fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, guys, that's his 2nd hit of the game. He's also got a good chance of getting a W on the mound. I mean, this is stuff you do when you're 9 and 10 years old, not when you're in professional baseball.
Here's Corey Seager as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Now batting, the center
I
fielder,
think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that. Ready once again, Dexter Fowler. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now that's popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The batter, the left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tyler O'Neill comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up onto first, and Wieters is set down now, 2 away. Max Schrock will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
This guy's thrown a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. One left for the Cardinals, and they remain. Alex Reyes enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 29, Alex Reyes.
Skied into very shallow right. Carlson has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder.
And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
Counts 1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Ball 1.
Albert Pujols is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. From the stretch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Heading out toward shallow right. Carlson in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down.
Now batting.
Settling in now, number 43. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now batting, catcher.
And you can't count your chickens before they hatch. He was 1 strike away from getting out of this inning.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Holy Toledo! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as this lead got even wider. Stepping in now, Yoshi Tsutsugo. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Giovanni Gallegos comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Trevor Bauer. Swing and a line drive, but foul. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Fowler is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy Edman. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
So Tugo is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Stepping into the box, Paul DeYoung. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Corey Seager, working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Cody Bellinger will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3, and he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
1-1.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
The batter number 4.
So digging in now, Kike Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard back up the middle, but this will find the shortstop. Into the box now, Brad Miller starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Jake McGee is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
For the Dodgers.
Fouled off.
Number 41, Jake McGee.
0-1 count and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And this throw gets away from him.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers the hard-hit line drive.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Comes set, and the 0-1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Ball 1.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Line towards center field. Bellinger is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he's safe.
Now batting.
Cardinals are down to their
The left
final
fielder.
out now. And in to bat next will be Tyler
0-1
O'Neill.
now.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And he gets strike three called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. 17-1 this evening. The Dodgers with a
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting out in the NL West, Cody Bellinger had 2 long balls and 4 driven in, helping lead the Dodgers past the Cardinals 17-1. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. The Braves had 12 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Padres 7-6. The Colorado Rockies put up 16 hits on the day as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 9-3. Sixto Sanchez collected his first ever W at the big league level as the Marlins got